Have you ever wondered how your finances compare to those of other people? How much do people save, on average, for retirement? How does your annual income compare to others, and your expenses? Looking at these numbers can help you understand your financial situation better and see if you are better or worse off than the average person. Keep an eye out, as some of these numbers are quite surprising. Do you think your salary is higher or lower than the average worker in the United States? According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average income for a full-time worker is $1,041 per week, or about $52,000 per year, based on a 40-hour work week. That translates to approximately $26 per hour before taxes. This figure is for an individual, not for the total household income, which includes the earnings of all members living in the same house, such as spouses and dependents. According to the latest data from the Federal Reserve, the median retirement savings among all adults is $65,000. This amount considers all age groups but only those who have retirement accounts. About a quarter of Americans don't even have a retirement account. If someone retired with $65,000 and withdrew 4% per year, they would have just $2,600 per year of income. People aged 25 or younger had, on average, $1,786 saved for retirement. Those between 25 and 34 years old had, on average, just over $14,000, and this amount increased to nearly $88,000 for those aged 65 or older. These numbers are concerning because most families will likely need around $500,000 or more, in addition to other sources of income, to retire comfortably. Saving a small portion of your salary and investing regularly can put you in a much better position than the average person your age in terms of retirement savings. The Social Security Administration reports that the average benefit is $1,550 per month. Many Americans rely on this amount as their only source of income in retirement, and for the majority who do not have other savings, this income will need to be supplemented with a job. It's important to remember that $1,550 per month is just the average, and those who earned less over their careers will likely receive even less. For some people, retirement planning does not factor in Social Security income, seeing it only as a bonus. Additionally, the benefit amount can vary depending on the age you decide to start receiving it. Most people can get an estimate of their benefit based on past earnings on the Social Security Administration's website. The average family expenditure is about $5,577 per month, as noted by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Over a year, this amounts to approximately $67,000 in annual expenses, meaning you would need to earn that much per year as a family just to get by. This amount covers everything from major costs like housing, transportation, and food, which typically take up a large part of the average budget. Specifically, the average family spends $1,885 per month on housing, which is 34% of the total expenditure, $691 per month on food, and $913 per month on transportation. Credit scores can vary widely, from 300 to 850, with the average being 715, according to Experian. Even though some people don't place much importance on having a good credit score, most people greatly benefit from having a high score. If you plan to use any type of loan, it's important to pay attention to your credit score. It influences the interest rate you receive when buying a house, renting a property, getting a car loan, and other low-interest debts. Fortunately, it's easy to maintain a high credit score. Just pay your bills on time. Experian says that payment history is the primary factor affecting your score, followed by the amount of credit you use, the length of your credit history, the types of credit you have, and the amount of new credit you apply for. WalletHub says the average family has $9,260 in credit card debt, possibly the worst type of debt you can have. One of the main problems with carrying credit card debt is the extremely high interest rates. If you're paying an interest rate of 15%, 20%, or 25% on credit card debt, that far exceeds what you could earn by investing in the stock market. This completely undermines any retirement investments you might be making. Additionally, credit cards encourage unnecessary spending. meaning much of this debt likely results from overspending and purchasing things that weren't even necessary. The simple solution to this is to pay your balance in full every month. Don't buy anything you can't afford or just use a debit card. It's a good idea to track your net worth so you can easily see your progress as you build wealth. Net worth is an excellent way to check your financial well-being and identify strengths or weaknesses. Net worth is calculated by adding up the value of all the items you own, such as your house, vehicles, and other assets, as well as your retirement accounts, and subtracting everything you owe, such as a mortgage. You might be surprised to know that the median net worth of households in the United States is about $122,000, according to the Federal Reserve. For those under 35, the median net worth is less than $14,000. For the 35 to 44 age group, the median is $91,000. For ages 45 to 54, it's $168,000. For ages 55 to 64, it's $212,000. And for ages 65 to 74, it's $266,000. These net worth values are easy to surpass with a reasonable income and a bit of discipline. The amount of income the average person saves varies from year to year based on various factors, such as the economy, among others. Information collected by the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis shows that the average savings rate is about 6%, so people save around 6% of their after-tax income. This money can be set aside for buying a house, home renovations, college, retirement, or building an emergency fund. After funding all short and medium-term savings goals, this doesn't leave much left for retirement. Consider that the average down payment on a house is $62,000, and the average cost of a kitchen remodel is about $26,000. Experts suggest that people should save at least 10 to 15% of their income just for retirement, and even more if the goal is to retire early. Everyone wants the ability to retire early to avoid spending most of their time working, but Ramsey Solutions says the average retirement age is 61, even though most people cannot collect their full Social Security benefits until age 67. For more context, someone who reaches age 65 can expect to live another 19 to 21.5 years, according to the Social Security Administration. Retiring in your early 60s means you've been in the workforce for about 4 full decades. For those who start investing early, this amount of time provides ample opportunity to earn compound interest. But does retiring at 61 leave enough time to do the things you really enjoy? At 61, there's a good chance you'll have good health and mobility, but how many more years can you expect to be in good shape to do the fun things in life? It's hard to get a clear perspective on how you're doing financially, and sometimes it feels like you're far from where you should be and barely making progress. These financial statistics about the average person will certainly surprise you and give you an idea of your financial well-being. You might realize that, in many ways, you're doing better than the average person, giving you the boost to keep improving. We would love to know what you thought of today's video, so please leave your feedback in the comments. If you have any suggestions for new video topics, feel free to write them down as well. We'd be happy to create a video for you. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new videos that will help you progress in your financial journey. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.